Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, welcome from whatever part of the world you are watching this from and whatever time of day. It is the right time to tap. EFT, Emotional Freedom Technique. So it can be powerful, potent, portable, many things that can have lasting and positive impacts in your life. I'm wishing to do this daily and to bring it to you daily. And procrastination is a bad thing. And again, we can tap one day in the future for procrastination. But today is February 14th, so this is specific to today. Upcoming ones are about if you're not happy where your financial situation is, where your health is, many other areas of life we're going to tap into, literally. But today we're going to focus on love. Now, there is zero judgment if someone is single on Valentine's Day. I have successfully had a number of single Valentine's Day through my personal choice and life circumstances. But the point is, if you have feelings that are negative around being single on Valentine's Day, then this tap is for you. So we start on the karate chop point. So that's here. So tapping here. You can do kind of a number of fingers, whatever works for you, but tapping along here. I've done this in meetings. I've had my hand kind of under a desk and I'm tapping. And it's kind of comforting. It just taps into the meridian points, ancient Chinese medicine that has been around for a long time for a good reason. So tapping here, and you begin with your opening statement. This is unprepared in case that's not going to be very obvious. But here's the wonderful thing about it. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be precise with where you tap and building from your initial statement down towards or up towards something more positive. So tapping here. Even though I haven't yet attracted the person in my life who I wish to be my partner in life, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though to date I have made some poor choices with regards to romance and romantic partners, I love and accept myself. Even though some choices have led me down the wrong path, and I have always gravitated towards people who have not had my best interest, I love and accept myself. Even though I've been hurt in the past, even though I've been lied to, I could deeply and completely love and accept myself. I acknowledge the hurt, and I acknowledge that I brought this into my life, words that no one wants to say, but we attracted the people who made the choices. I'm going to have to hold my hand a bit higher, stand further back. I'm not in the perfect spot, but procrastination about equipment and things is no good. Anyway, back to the tap. So I acknowledge that I've brought people into my life that have not done me well romantically, and I've taken time to work on myself. Well, I love and accept myself. Okay, so we can say enough to build us to a point that we feel comfortable with. We've set up how we feel about the situation. We don't have to go too deep into negative, but also if we feel like it's a huge leap until we can reach something positive, we can see something positive for ourselves. It's kind of got to be believable, if that makes sense. You can tap a lot longer and say a lot more, but I've had technical issues. My dinner is waiting for me. My kids cooked a lovely meal, and so I wish to get down there, so I am going to hurry this. Even though I want to post it, I'm doing it today. So you can say as much as you need to and build, but then you can move on to the first tap point. So it's here, just to the left of the eyebrow, the inside of the eyebrow. And you usually tap with your dominant hand, and you can do both sides if you choose. I'm comfortable more with one, and it allows more visibility. So even though I've made poor choices, and I am single, and it is Valentine's Day, I love and accept myself. Even though I've made poor choices and brought hurt and upset into my life, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. So after we've tapped on here for a while, we move on to here, so beside the eye. Some of the choices I have made have caused harm in my life, emotional, financial, affected friendships, ended up in a situation that was not good. I love and accept myself. Even though these choices I brought into myself, these bad situations, I love and accept myself. Even though I'm alone, I love and accept myself. These choices that I've made, they've brought sadness into my life. I love and accept myself. And then below the chin, I didn't name the last couple of points, but I think they were obvious. So tapping right in the middle of our chin here. And we repeat more positive statements that are on the lines of, I love and accept myself, even though I am alone, and I wish I wasn't. I love and accept myself. So onto the collarbone. I prefer to do a double tap for this. One, it doesn't affect the visibility for you. And two, I just find it more comfortable. So even though part of me has struggled letting go of the hurt from past relationships, I love and accept myself. I accept the choices I have made have brought this problem into my life, and I am responsible for where I'm at in my life. But I love and accept myself. And now we move to the armpit. So you can, if you have multiple layers, you can remove some first, but it really doesn't matter. You can tap through clothing. So kind of a deep tap right in the crease of the armpit. So even though I've been feeling sad and alone, and that maybe now is the time I'd like to meet someone, I love and accept myself. Even though the choices I have made have brought the problems into my life, I accept that I have the same power to make the changes for the better. Even though the choices I have made haven't been great, my future choices can be better. And I love and accept myself. So tapping on the top of the head. And you can kind of feel where feels good. And I will put a diagram in a future video that shows exactly kind of all the points, like as a map. I've had my child draw one out, but I want to share it soon. So keep making statements and building through the points, using words that feel right for us, and inviting love into our lives, and saying how we can see a life with love, with a partner, and with the romance, and the equality is the word I always see when I picture who I want in my life. So we just tap through these points, and I will write up a bit of a script, but I'm getting SOSs to go have my dinner. But any time is a good time to tap, even in a small room with failing light and failing equipment and dinner waiting and a failing voice. But thank you and have a good evening. Keep on tapping.